It's Italian night. We're making spaghetti. We're making spaghetti and meatballs. Meat sauce, no meatballs. Disgrace. We're gonna start with some onion and celery. We're gonna wash our onion. Rinse that off. Like so. Slice that in half. Oh God. And now across. Look at that, beautiful. You might find that as you're cutting the onions, you're weeping. This is regular, this is normal, this is okay. Whatever you do, do not touch your eyes with your hands. That is rule number 1 of cutting onions. So now we're washing our celery while listening to Another One Bites the Dust while crying. We're going to peel our celery just like so. You don't need to do this. This is just personal preference. And to cut these celery, you're going to start here, go down along the middle, get some nice lines of celery. I did that terribly, but that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes on their first try. And you know what? You should never let that stop you from trying new things. So now we're gonna make our garlic, slice that in half. Get that green part out right there. You wanna get that green part out because it is bitter. That's not what you wanna be eating. So we're gonna take our garlic, put it flat just like that, and smash it down. Make it easier to mince, just like that. Oh God. There we go. And just mince that very nice and finely. Our Dutch oven to medium-high heat, 7.5 works. We're going to be taking our ground beef and just using our hands to put that into small pieces, just like that. Just like that, and you hear it simmering. Always wash your hands after handling raw meat. You don't want any bacteria or We're gonna stir this up now. Break up those bigger chunks of ground beef. Make that nice and small. Now we're going to add the veggies to this. Again, that is the onion, celery, and 2-3 cloves of garlic. That up a bit. We're gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of oregano. Like that. And add about half of a tablespoon of basil. Now, in the event that your mortar and pestle is wet, as is ours, you can use some ground black pepper, pre-packaged, but I would always recommend to freshly crack your pepper and add it. A couple pinches of this, just like that. It's gonna be very peppery. But you know what? Flavor is a good thing. The more flavor, the more you savor. Just like that. Stir it around and let it simmer. And now we're gonna get started while that's simmering on our linguine. So you're gonna take a pot, fill it up most of the way with water. It's hot water, we'll go faster. That's about enough. Take this over to your stovetop and get that to boil. While we are waiting for our water to boil, we are going to grate our Parmesan cheese very finely. So now that our water is boiling here, we're going to add some salt and then put our linguine in. You want a good amount of salt in there, like that. Now, salt improves the flavor of pasta, just like that. And just pour that right in, just like that. Teaspoon, and you're just gonna wanna let it fold and submerge into that water. Turn it up a bit, because you want it to be bubbling. So if you don't mix it all up like this, what could happen is you could get a cooked block of linguine, and that's not desirable. Now that our celery is nice and soft, now you want to do this after all your celery and onions and everything gets soft, because if you don't, then those things will take a very, very long time to get soft. It's just more efficient to do it this way. Get all of that in there. And then mix that around. The aroma of this is just amazing. See that color changing. After that, we're going to go ahead and taste one of our linguine pastas. You might have a little trouble here, as I'm having myself. But that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and pull that out, just like that. Just a bit on the al dente side. We want to keep those in there for a couple more minutes. So our linguine is done now. So we're gonna take it off the heat, turn that down. We're gonna take this and we're gonna strain it. Strain out all that water over the sink. Just like so. Beautiful. So that looks pretty done. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate myself some linguine and meat sauce. Beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. 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 Perfect. Let's get some meat sauce. And that tomato, that looks delicious. Delicioso. Just like that. And don't forget, we have some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Just top that with that. Beautiful. Amazing. How nice does that look? Doesn't Doesn't that make your mouth water?
You're on.
Hello! That's a bit.